This video shows how to test using the built-in hardware test function on the AlphaPix controller. The hardware test function is excellent in helping you test your controller prior to configuring it with your PC or sequencing software. So we always recommend this test prior to proceeding with configuration in your sequencing application. What this will do is it'll ensure that your controller is properly configured from a hardware standpoint and that your pixels are all fully operational. The test mode can also be used in non-sequencing based solutions, such as landscape lighting. Now, what we're going to do is go ahead and power the controller up. Normally the controller is going to power up into normal mode, which is going to allow it to listen for a DMX or ArtNet signal. And in this particular case, what we're going to do is we're going to press and hold the M button. It's in normal mode right now. Pressing and hold the M button, which is what will show right here on the screen. Press and hold M to test mode. So we're going to press and hold. Entering test mode. Press and hold M to enter normal mode. So if we want to come out of test mode, we press and hold M. Now we're going to use the plus key, which is the third button from the left, and we're going to simply select different options here, different test modes. So the first test mode is off, or black, or not on. So at that point you should have no pixels on, even though there is a signal going to the pixels. So the next is static red, then green, blue, yellow, purple, cyan, white. White on mode 8 is excellent for testing any kind of problems you might have with pixels as it relates to power consumption, power loss, the number of pixels you have properly configured, those types of things. Now, in this particular case, our pixels test out good, and we're going to power off the controller. And once the controller powers off, now be aware that the controller will come back on and it will be in test mode. Test mode remains even after you power cycle the controller. And the reason for this is if you're using it for solutions such as landscape lighting, you want it to be ahead into test mode. So we're going to go ahead and say M and press and hold M to return to the normal mode. And it says entering normal mode. Now the lights will stay on because they were told the last time that they're at that point. So at this point, we're actually ready to go and test our lights using our sequencing application now that they know they're all working correctly.